So let's look at some takeaways. What can we take away from all of this talk of the hero's journey and all of the stages that we've gone through? Well, if you hear the call, first takeaway, if you hear the call, answer it. Because even though it will be difficult, the consequences of refusing the call are a worse fate. And so ignorance is bliss until you hear the call to adventure. If you hear that call to adventure, if you refuse it, remember Joseph Campbell says it turns the adventure into its negative. It is walled in boredom. It is basically that you become crushed by the limiting walls of your small world. And so there is a need for us to evolve. And if we do not take that invitation seriously, then we basically devolve. We basically stagnate. So if you hear the call to adventure, answer it. The next takeaway, number two takeaway, is people will try to talk you out of following your dreams if they have not mustered the courage to follow theirs. Remember, Joseph Campbell says that the average person is more than content, in fact, is even proud to stay within the confines of their limited world. So don't assume that if you talk to your friends, your families, your parents about going on your hero's journey or starting this new business or quitting your job, that they're going to necessarily be in support of you. And don't think that you need to get their approval to go on your hero's journey. In fact, if you want to evolve and grow, you must learn to disregard the opinions of others, because this is the road of individuation. And individuation, as Carl Jung frames it, is the idea of leaving the status quo behind in favor of going on your own interior journey of self-realization. But it starts with shedding the need for the approval of others. So expect that people will try to talk you out of it. Don't think that you're going to get the approval of your dad and your mom if you tell them, this is what I want to do. But it's important to hear them out and to have the conviction within yourself to embark upon your journey despite the voice of the ego and those around you. The number three takeaway from the hero's journey is that you should expect that things are not going to be easy. Trials are there to stretch your ego and facilitate growth. Don't expect that if you follow your bliss, things are going to be easy. Following your bliss means that you are willing to follow that bliss or follow that calling wherever it may lead. So your higher self is going to lead you through mountain peaks and valley lows. It's going to lead you across obstacles. You are going to come to places where the bridge is broken. You're going to have to learn to build a bridge. You are going to have to learn how to face your limitations, overcome them, widen your perspective, hone your skills, and increase your courage. And so things aren't going to be easy, but that is the point. The point is they are not easy because they stretch you, they expand you, they evolve you. Another takeaway from the hero's journey is that you are not alone. Even though you might feel like you are alone at the start of your journey, and even though you might be thrust upon that journey sometimes without choosing it, there will be allies, there will be mentors that will come alongside you when you need them, when the time is right, when the synchronicity allows it. And so expect that you will find your tribe. It may not be the people that you left behind in the ordinary world, your friends and family. It may not be the people that, don't want to have anything to hear about what you have to say about, your newfound business venture, or, leaving your job, or, you letting them down because you're going against what they think of as a sense of responsibility. Those are not the people that are going to help you. The people that will help you are the people that you're going to meet on that journey. But you can't meet those people until you embark upon the journey. Another takeaway is that things won't always be hard on the hero's journey. The journey also ends in the comfort zone. So even though you leave your comfort zone behind, it will end in another comfort zone. So in conclusion, I want to leave you with a quote from Joseph Campbell to just sort of encapsulate the whole idea of the hero's journey and how you can situate yourself within this larger framework of the hero's journey. He says, the whole sense of the ubiquitous myth of the hero's passage is that it shall serve as a general pattern for men and women wherever they might stand along the scale. Therefore, it is formulated in the broadest terms. The individual has only to discover his own position with reference to this general human formula and let it then assist him past his restricting walls. Thank you for joining me today on this journey into the hero's journey. And if you are interested in working with me as a coach, you can find information at my website at www.decastrodeeplifecoaching.com.